Straight ahead on Channel 8 Eyewitness News, a new report shows the state may need to make some extreme changes to save Nebraska taxpayers money. We'll tell you what's being proposed.
Also, beginning tomorrow, you're going to have a chance to own a little piece of Lincoln's history. We're going to tell you how.
And today felt like spring, but winter could be right around the corner once again. I'm Chief Meteorologist Kevin Coskren. The news starts now.
Live from KLKN-TV in Lincoln, this is Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Silverman.
And I'm Rod Fowler. Creighton University economics professor Ernie Goss had some drastic changes he thinks the state should make in order to save money.
He is recommending that Nebraska make broad cutbacks on what it does with taxpayer money. He says the results could have a savings of nearly $2 billion. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Stephanie Costanzo has more in tonight's top story.
The report released today says our state's government is too generous with taxpayers' money and is recommending broad cutbacks. In a report prepared for the Platte Institute, Dr. Ernie Goss says Nebraska's state and local governments are spending more per capita than neighboring states. Goss adds if Nebraska had matched those states' spending in 2007, we would have saved a great deal of money.
If Nebraska restrained the spending to the average for its neighbors, there would be a savings over $1 billion in 1 year alone.
Among Goss's recommendations are proposals to establish toll roads, impose a 7% reduction in tax support for higher education, and increase student tuition rates. Also suggested was to have administrators in K-12 schools make the same amount of money across the board and consolidate school districts to one per county. The report also said we should change the way we handle the state's parks.
The parks in Nebraska are likely to deteriorate in the future unless we do some privatization or unless we increase the user fees so that the persons, the individuals, the families that use the parks pay for the parks.
Goss says if we don't make these changes, we could lose Nebraska residents altogether.
The problem that Nebraska faces in terms of spending, if we don't get spending more in line with our neighbors, we're losing individuals moving across the state line.
Now I also spoke to Dr. Roger Breed, the state's education commissioner, who said he doesn't agree with the recommendation for K-12 and said if cuts need to be made to have specific examples and not across-the-board cuts. To view this complete report, you can follow the link from our website. That's klkntv.com.
Stephanie Costanzo, thank you very much.
President